welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, I'm Alex. I'm a digital nomad and I split my time between LA, Italy, Mexico, and other amazing parts of the world. I'm currently here in Italy, and as it's transitioning from summer to fall, I wanted to share with you all my thrifted fall essentials. So a few months back, I posted my thrifted capsule wardrobe, and those are kind of the staples that I take with me year round, no matter the season, no matter where I'm going in the world. So this is a supplement to that. And these are the pieces that I brought with me, keeping in mind that I'm carry-on only and I have limited space in my suitcase. So I thought this would be helpful because fall is basically here, and I think a lot of your staple items can be really easily found at a thrift store, which helps the planet, and it's a fraction of the cost. If you find this video helpful, please give this a thumbs up. Be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're interested in seeing how I thrift around the world, my travel adventures in all these beautiful places, and all the fun lifestyle content that I have planned coming up. So when it comes to packing for fall, I think about it in two stages. The first is when the weather starts to turn and we're kind of covering up, but still keeping the pieces lightweight and breathable. And the second phase is really for the later stages when it's really getting crisp and we need to bundle up. So I've kind of separated my items into those two categories. So starting first with tops. The first top I have is this 100% silk button-down blouse. This is a vintage blouse that I picked up in San Francisco. Really great quality. It's 100% silk and it's in this beautiful neutral color. So I really like wearing this on its own earlier in fall as a way to kind of cover my shoulders and my arms, but I do also layer this under or on top of sweaters once it gets a little bit cooler. So having a lightweight, breathable button down is definitely a must-have for me for fall. And I thrifted this for $9.99. Next, I have this ribbed, tighter fitting sweater top. So this was originally from Forever 21. I did thrift this in LA for $6.99. This is a great transition piece because it's medium warmth. So it can keep you warm when it starts to crisp up a little bit. When it gets colder, I can layer a cashmere tank underneath to really keep me nice and cozy. And I love the neutral color again because it means I can pair it with lots of different bottoms. And then the third top I have is this 100% cashmere sweater. So this is originally from a brand called Luca Daltieri. Looks like it is an Italian brand. I did thrift this here in Italy, here in Bologna, at the Mercatopoli, which is a thrifting chain that exists here in Italy. So again, this is 100% cashmere. It keeps me very, very warm. In these earlier stages of fall, I've actually just been using it kind of as a scarf outerwear piece that I just drape over my shoulders since it's a little bit too warm still to fully wear this around all day. So I've been getting some use out of it like that. And I love that it's in a chocolate brown color, which is of course, you know, just your classic fall color. This was, I believe, €12.99. And then I brought two kind of more statement pieces, if you will. This is a lightweight wrap dress that I picked up at Goodwill in LA a few months ago, maybe even late last year, and it's originally from Shein. It was more of a midi length, but I kind of prefer shorter mini dresses, so I ended up cutting it and just redoing the hem. I liked this color because it's kind of straddles the line between a pop of color and a neutral, since it's not quite bright red, it's more of like a rusty color. I'm not sure if that's coming across on camera. And you know, lately I haven't been into really small flower prints. I've been into more of this subtle pattern, which is a few pieces here and there rather than like the entire dress being covered in flowers. In the earlier months, I've just been wearing it on its own, but once it gets cooler, I'll definitely pop a sweater underneath and wrap the dress on top. And then I have my faux suede mini skirt. So this is from a brand called Please. I did also thrift this here in Italy last fall, and I really love the silhouette of it. It's kind of a skater silhouette, tighter around the waist and then flares out a little bit. And again, it's in a faux suede material, which is the material of the season. In the earlier months, I wear it on its own and then obviously layer on tights once it gets a lot cooler. But I think having at least one skirt in the fall makes it really fun. This is a piece that you can dress up with some heeled booties, or you can dress it down and use it as a daytime piece. So when it comes to outerwear, I have two pieces. This is a vintage blazer by the brand L Magnin. And to be honest, I'm not a big blazer girl. I find them to be quite boxy, and that's why this one caught my eye, because it is really, really tailored. If you've gravitated away from blazers in the past, try finding a tailored cinched in blazer that accents your body a little bit more if you're not into that boxy style. I love that blazers come in lots of different weights. So you can find lightweight blazers, you can find heavier wool blazers. This is a pretty lightweight one, so this will carry me through the earlier months of fall when it cools off at night, but it's not quite chilly. And then for those cooler months when we're approaching winter, I definitely love to have a leather jacket. So this is a faux moto jacket, originally from Forever 21. I believe I got this for like $18 at Buffalo Exchange in Santa Monica. I love the sportier moto cut to it. So this is gonna be probably my go-to outerwear piece once it starts getting really chilly. You can never go wrong with a leather jacket. It will always be in style, and I see so many of them at the thrift store. Definitely check the men's section if you are into kind of the more oversized look. I see a lot in those sections. Then when I'm going for a more formal, elegant look, I will reach for flats. So these are beautiful pointed toe flats that were originally from H&M. I picked these up at Goodwill LA for $7.99. These are great because they can go casual or formal depending on the look, which is a theme with a lot of my travel clothes, if you couldn't tell. And I've been really enjoying the pointed toe shoe. I think it's such a fashion statement, so it's definitely my go-to over the rounded one, but definitely customize it to your style. So a black flat, definitely a staple for me for fall. And then of course the fall boot. So I have these well-loved Topshop booties that I picked up at Goodwill in LA last year, and I love these because they have a really sturdy sole, which is very important when you're traveling Europe. Even just outside my front door here, the entire road is cobblestone, and so having a boot that really grips the ground, whether it's wet or dry, is super important. So this is definitely more of a heavy duty shoe that I will wait to use until it gets really cold and rainy, but it's an important part of my fall wardrobe. And last but not least, a scarf. Of course, you know, everyone needs one of these for fall, and there are just an endless supply of scarves at the thrift store. This one I picked up, I liked the camel color and that it was just like one solid color, but I have thrifted dozens and dozens of scarves over the year. Like a Forever 21 scarf, I've thrifted a Burberry scarf, I've thrifted leopard print and paisley and like everything under the sun. So definitely don't neglect the accessory section of the thrift store. Scarves are everywhere and you can find something for any season. All right, so that is everything for my thrifted fall essentials. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful, and I hope it inspires you to thrift pieces for your fall wardrobe. If you enjoyed it, please give this video a thumbs up and be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any videos coming up from me. I have lots of travel vlogs, thrifting videos, and other awesome lifestyle content coming up next week. And until then, bye.